Welcome to the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. The vibe here is how to manifest in a simple and fun way, implementing my abundance DNA method without the bullshit, overcomplicated hacks or fluff. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, your spiritual manifestation coach, and together we're going to uncover your unique abundance frequency, step into who the fuck you are unapologetically, and remove the limitation caps as well as playing it small to open yourself the F up to the unlimited abundance, success, and money to easily flow into your life and or business. Let's manifest that shit. Hello, my love. Welcome back to another episode of the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. I'm sharing something with you exclusively from the Quantum Money Manifestation Code Masterclass. The portion that I'm sharing with you is going to answer your question that we all ask ourselves, and that is, why is this taking so fucking long, time-wise, and why does it feel like / look like it's not working? All right. And so you will see the juice and have the shift when you listen to this portion. This was something that took me a very long time to calibrate into, to learn, to integrate, and to understand, because it's actually so simple. And as humans, we tend to overcomplicate and make things really hard, really challenging. And so when I shifted out of Newtonian physics into the quantum, this is one of those shifts that I needed to break through to my next level. This was something that I did not consciously realize was holding me back, was keeping me exactly where I was. All right. And so this is going to be juicy as fuck. And right now, right here in this very moment, I just want to take a moment to allow you to shift from who you currently are to your quantum self, to where you desire to be. I'm going to speak to what I call the threshold, right? It's almost like you're walking the bridge from where you are to where you desire to be, and you're on that bridge, you're on that threshold. And this is what I needed to hear when I was on that threshold. You know you're meant for more. You know, and you hear all of the time, you're meant for more. You know that in your cells, in your soul, in your being, you were born with that knowing. You know that you're meant to have whatever the fuck you want, that you are capable, beyond capable of creating whatever the fuck you want. The business, the life, the career, you know that it's yours. You know that it is possible, and you know that you get to fucking have it. And you know deep, deep down that you are meant to get paid to exist, that you are meant to be highly paid, not by what you do, but highly paid for being you, for being 100% authentically you, in your magic, in your power, in your potency, in your being. You've always known that. You were born with this knowing. You know this is your truth. It is the truth of source, universe, God, angels, whoever, whatever you believe in. It is the truth. It's always been the truth. This is you tapping into the quantum. This is you feeling that shift, that activation in your cells, in your being, in your frequency, within you and all around you. What we are doing is tapping into the quantum, into the field of infinite possibilities, where infinite, unlimited realities already exist. This is where your manifestations are already created. Right now, we're in logic. Right now, we're in Newtonian physics. Right now, we're in the predictable, the known, the familiar, but you are done with being in the known and familiar, because you're creating boring ass results, and you are beyond boring. You are beyond basic. You no longer have to keep yourself safe being in what is known and familiar. You get to be safe in the unknown, the unfamiliar, because that's where the magic is. That's where what it is that you desire exists. It's already created. You get to feel safe in all that you desire for yourself, all that is coming your way, all that is already created. And what if you got to tap into those unlimited possibilities? What if you got to activate that encoding that already exists within you? Because that's what's happening here and now in this moment. Right now, we are bridging the gap from where you are to where you are going. We are collapsing time to bring in your desires from the quantum into the here and now. And that's exactly what we're doing inside this masterclass, inside Quantum Money Manifestation Code. Oh, it is so powerful. I cannot tell you, the women who were there live, so beautiful, so many shifts, so many breakthroughs, so many aha moments. There was so much magic created. Most women who were there live, they were like, girl, I don't understand the quantum field, physics at all. I am brand new to this. I celebrated the shit out of them. There were a few who were like, I'm familiar. And there were one or two who were seasoned, right? So we were all in different levels, different stages, different knowledge with the quantum, and everyone experienced this beautiful, magical, potent shift. And if this is something you desire to get inside, I'm popping that link in the show notes with a special price. Do not miss out before it increases. This is absolutely the masterclass that you are going to want to implement to break through to your next level. And before we dive in to this sneak peek of this magic, juicy, potent transmission inside the masterclass, I wanted to celebrate one of my one-on-one 1-month intensive clients, who she just voxed me this morning and she was like, Kelly, I got my paycheck and there was a raise in there and I had no idea it was coming. No one told me about it. I didn't have to do anything and there it fucking was. And so we are celebrating the shit out of her. And in that moment, she said, I'm calling in. I'm claiming more unexpected windfalls of money. And I'm like, fuck yes, girl. This is what happens when we reprogram your brain to instantly hold more wealth and we shift out of logic, the known and familiar, and into the quantum. This is what happens. Unexpected windfalls of money out of nowhere. Oh, so fun. And I don't normally share this on the pod, but if you've been desiring to work one-on-one with me, I have 2 spaces available inside my one-on-one 1-month manifestation intensive. So if you're feeling this call, DM me one-on-one and we'll get you set up. All right, my love, without further ado, let's dive into this potent episode taken from the Quantum Money Manifestation Code Masterclass. The one on the right, this is when you're in your desired channel, your money magnetism frequency. Don't worry, we're going to tap into that and uncover your unique encoding in a bit. So when you're on that channel, you broaden your field. You reconfigure your field. Your field communicates to the quantum. Your field is the quantum, right? It is you. It's always been you. We just get to broaden our field, communicate that we are open, ready, and available at all times, at any given moment. Okay. So there's a visual of your old channel and your new channel. That's what it does to your field. Okay. So here's what I wanted to address. Sorry, I just burped to the microphone. What if it's taking time? We all ask that quite often. And this one, when is it going to mother effing happen? We all ask that a lot, okay? That is logic. That is Newtonian physics. And this is what tends to happen. Well, there's only this many days left until, like, say that you're running, I don't know, an enrollment period, a launch period, like a cart open, cart close period, a bonus. There's only 30 hours left. There's only 3 days left, and I only have 1 sign up. Okay. You know what a lot of us tend to do when maybe let's just say that your goal is 5 people and you're like, I'm here to change the motherfucking world and make a huge impact. So my goal is 5 people. And at the current moment, 1 person is signed up and you're like, there's 30 hours left until cart closes. Guess what a lot of us tend to do in that moment? There's 30 hours left. I only have 1 person in. My goal is 5. How am I going to get 4 more in only 30 hours when 10 of those hours I'm sleeping / whatever, like, you know, being a human being? How am I going to make this happen? And then what happens? We unplug and decide it's not working. because there's only 30 hours left and we don't know what to do to make it happen. Okay. The month is almost over. Let's pretend it's October. How many days? Let's just say it's October 29th. The month is about to end. My goal was, I don't know, 10K, and I only have $500. How is this going to work? Unplug. Okay. That is logic. That is logic. We have all had those thoughts. We have all had those feelings. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. I love you. That is logic. And that's where we tend to unplug from the infinite, limitless possibilities that want to come in, but we're not allowing them to come in because we already decided there's no time left. Okay. So when we're in that, when is it gonna mother effing happen? The quantum field does not operate on time. It does not operate on time. It operates on frequencies. Okay. Where, like I said, infinite possibilities exist. So this is really important, let this land. Write this down if you want to come back to this or take a screenshot. If you keep using time as a limitation, you cannot be open to those unlimited possibilities. Okay. If you keep using time as a limitation, you cannot be open to those possibilities that already exist. But because we can't see them, we already decided it's not going to happen. No more. Okay. So when we stop attaching to time is when, and only when, well, not only, but one of the ways is when we can be open to the limitless possibilities. I was just throwing some drama in there. I'm a Leo. When we stop attaching to time is when we can be open to the limitless possibilities. Okay. I want to give you an example. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you're like, this is me. This has been me. Thank you for calling me out with love. I did a recent podcast. I think, yeah, it came out this week. The 10K quantum success experiment. I decided that the month of September that I was just gonna stop using all logic, that I was gonna stop playing in Newtonian physics. And I knew that a lot of it had to do with time. And I said on that podcast that for 2 weeks, like $0 came in. But I knew that even though I was on vacation, even though I went to the beach 2 other separate times, even though I was planning my son's 3rd birthday, we celebrated my younger brother's 30th, like all these things, I knew that it was going to be a 10K month, even though I was working way less than ever. But I used my life as an experiment. And even though there was 2 weeks of $0, and I think at that time, like maybe there was like 2,000 in, I was like, I don't know how much time is left in the month, but I know this is going to happen. So logically looking back, there was like less than 2 weeks left of the month, right? It was maybe like 10 days. I never once, because I was like, Kelly, commit, we're experimenting. I never once was like, oh my God, there's only 10 days left. How am I going to make $8,000? I never once did that. Okay. Because I committed to, guys, this is a practice. I committed to and knew that if I focus on those 10 days, which then took me into logic, which took me in the how, which took me into I need to do this in order to make this, I knew it wasn't going to happen. Okay. So I didn't focus on the time. I didn't focus on how many days were left in the month. I didn't focus on logic at all. I stayed plugged into the quantum in my success frequency. I felt the frequency of success, even though the sales weren't coming in, even though the clients weren't coming in. And then guess what? I didn't guess and check. I wasn't like, I've been in the quantum for 5 seconds. Let me look. We'll be talking about this. I didn't guess and check. And they came in. Okay. In like really interesting, fun ways that I wouldn't have even thought. All right. So, yeah. See, I only have one sign up so far. So far. And so, like, this is where we get to stop spying on me. Am I reading your brain? So, this is where we get to see, because this is so logical. It's what's known and familiar. We go into logic. I invite you, because I know this happens to a lot of us, I invite all of you to rephrase that language of, here's an example. I have only one sign up. I only have one sign up. How can we rephrase that? How can we rephrase that? That feels better. Oh yeah, right now I have one amazing badass soul, witchy soul in, and more are coming. I have my first sign up. Yes. Ooh, that feels good. Did you hear my voice? That's celebration energy. That high pitched voice of mine, that's like, let's fucking celebrate. I have my first sign up. I love that. Yes. Ooh, I have one sign up, and this is just the beginning. Amazing. Yes. See, right there, right now, we're tapping into possibilities and potentiality of what can be, of what will be, of what is coming. Okay. Okay. We're moving into the quantum very soon. I think this is my last slide, just to clear out any energy. Before I ever guide my clients into the quantum, I really like to clear out limiting beliefs, things that are feeling a little hard and heavy, because we're going to feel light and tingly in a moment. So, the what if it's not working? Please marinate on this. Is it actually not working, or have you decided it's not working because it's not here yet? Is it actually not working, or have you decided, made the choice, or decision, it's not working because it's not here yet? I don't know. So when you decide that it's not working, guess what happens? You unplug from the quantum and come right back into Newtonian physics, logic, right back into waiting, waiting for the sales, waiting for the clients, waiting for the signups, waiting for the whatever the fuck. I don't want to wait anymore. We've been taught to wait our whole fucking lives. Wait to feel successful, wait to feel abundant, wait to feel lovable, wait to feel worthy, wait to feel deserving. I don't want to fucking wait. I want to decide right now that I already am, that I already am successful, that I already am abundant, that I already am worthy, that I already am lovable, that I already am fucking enough. I get to decide that. You get to decide that. I'm no longer waiting for something outside of me to decide that. Okay. So, what do you think your signal is broadcasting in your field, knowing that you are the Wi-Fi signal, you are the radio tower? What do you think your signal is broadcasting when you are waiting? I want you to really think about that. And you're probably like, I already know. It's like this: collapse, restrictive, unavailable to receive. Okay. Like, Kelly, how can I feel successful when I'm struggling to pay my bills? How can I feel abundant when I see what's currently in my bank account? I see you. I feel you. I hear you. I know. I know. Okay. Been here for years. If you are waiting for your external reality to change before you change your internal state, you'll be waiting for a hell of a long time. Okay. If you are waiting for your external reality to change before you change your internal state, you'll be waiting for a long time. You are the leading energy. You go first. Okay. You go first. We're no longer waiting. We're no longer waiting. This is really important to know. Okay. This is what I mean when I say you are the leading energy. You go first. When you go first, life responds. When you go first, money responds. When you go first, manifestations respond. You are the leading energy. You are in control. Money responds to you. Life responds to you. Sales respond to you. Clients respond to you. Okay. We were taught it was the other way around. That was so much freaking fun. If you love this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at @the_badassbabe so I can share and celebrate you. And I have a special gratitude gift for you. If you're feeling called, please give us a 5-star rating and write your review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, submit it. Let me know and I'll send you instant access to my Fuck Yes Money hypnosis as a thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.